that was a tough ask getting up this morning. It is just after 10 to 6. The alarm went off, woke me up. I hate when the alarm wakes me up. I much prefer to beat it, but it is another Monday morning. There is a job to do and the discipline is to be maintained. So quick coffee, morning market analysis, got a couple of meetings today, so I'm going to be out and about. But yeah, another week, another opportunity to take money from the markets. So let's get on with the job. So just gone 10 to 7 and morning market analysis done. The news overnight is that bids have gone into Japanese yen, fears over the coronavirus spreading, and also an attack on the US embassy in Iraq has sent bids into Japanese yen, safe haven currency. But the question is whether this is a longer term move or short lived. As always, I'm aware of the news, but I'm not trading it, so just trading the signals that show up as a result. And if it is news that isn't, well, if the move isn't sustainable, then hopefully my signal should keep me out of what could be a false trade. So yeah, just maintaining the positions I currently have on. Some of those are moving in my favor, some of them are not. The weekly ones are a little bit under pressure, but a couple of my intraday trades could hit target. So I'll watch and wait and see what comes off. So here's Euro USD, hopefully heading towards target at the bottom of the daily trend line. Here's US dollar, Swiss franc short, under a little bit of pressure, but holding under the 200 simple moving average. This is on a backbone strategy, so not lightened up. But yeah, just need to watch and see whether we get a close above that high there, which could threaten the 200. Then finally on the intraday, Australian dollar CAD. I'm long on this pair on the SIG1, but on the intraday, got a short signal. So we're just flirting with my entry level at the moment. If we get a break below this XY candle, that will be a good indication for further downside momentum, at least short term, to capitalize on this initial target. So it's 4 o'clock and back at the ranch, been out, a couple of meetings. Kids are just back from school, which is chaos about to unfold in the background. And I've taken the opportunity to catch up on the blogging today. I'd missed, well, not blog for a couple of weeks. The blog you can read, by the way, at stgforex.tv, stgforex.tv, just checking that there. So yeah, written a blog post today, updating on the videos, and yeah, just updating on where I am with the challenge in today's blog post. So yeah, read that, stgforex.tv. So yeah, gonna update, have a quick look now where the market's got to. Looks like, looking over my shoulder, that Euro US dollar is fast approaching target, initial target, which is good news. But need to check in and see where the other trades are, having been out for most of the day. Well, good afternoon, day 50, not day 52, day 152. And what a strange 24 hours. Yeah, been pretty distracted. My mum had a fall yesterday, hurt her head quite badly. As a result, was in hospital last night, so I live quite a way away. Well, not too far away, but yeah, a reasonable amount of time away. So been a bit distracted with that. I've got some flowers and I'm driving off to see her this afternoon after yet another visit to the dentist, 2 fillings to have today. So not really looking forward to that. But anyway, with all that said, what's happening in the charts? Well, Euro US dollar has hit target just before 1 o'clock at lunchtime today. So that trade is now a risk-free trade. I've taken off 1% in terms of profit. So good news on that front. My SIG1 New Zealand dollar CAD, my highly leveraged position, has been under some pressure, certainly over the last 24 hours. What seems to be happening, if I look at my daily relative strength, overnight, Swiss franc, Japanese yen has tended to strengthen, which tends to well, usually means, as these are safe haven currencies, that the attitude in the market is risk off. And not surprisingly, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar has suffered or have suffered as a result. So I think I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Bit allergic to flowers by all accounts. So it's going to be an interesting drive with those next to me. In fact, having just stopped, they're really starting to kick in. They're pretty strong. In fact, I'm going to sneeze again. So excuse me. I better get off the video. But yeah, so fairly quiet day today. Number of potential opportunities setting up, but one opportunity in pound Australian dollar long today, full house strategy. Couldn't take it because of lack of trade funds available, so slightly frustrating, but I am where I am. Push on with the challenge, and yeah, go and check on family first and all that. Go and check on the family, and certainly be back in the game tomorrow. Well, good evening. It is Wednesday evening, and yeah, been a busy day. Not really got on the camera much. Not a lot's happened in the market. Euro US dollar continues to descend. Had some bids back in today. I've rolled my stop to lock in some profit. On the SIG ones, New Zealand dollar CAD has tested the 200 simple moving average on the daily chart today. Looks like we're going to get a close above the 200 simple moving average, having tested below, which is a bullish sign. So yeah, going to see what happens tomorrow. I've been busy today. What have I been doing today? Went to jiu-jitsu, done some work this morning on the house build and whatnot. So yeah, pretty, somebody texted me, pretty, I've got the phone on the side, so the text coming in from the left. Pretty busy, but yeah, was up early, morning market analysis. Got a very busy end to this week, birthday on Friday. And of course, 31st of January is Brexit Day. So the date that the UK officially leaves the European Union, which coincides with my birthday. So yeah, interesting. So we're having a bit of a trip away to celebrate. So there'll be some interesting footage coming up. There we go. Thursday morning, kids off to school. Let's wave at them. It's Charlie, Maxie. Bye, kids. It always amazes me how long it takes to get two small children out of the house. Literally been standing there for about 5 minutes waiting for them to leave. They're still shouting at me. Oh, hang on. Sam wants to be on. There you go. Bye. Bye. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, how long it takes two small children and my wife to leave the house in the morning. Standing there for about 5 minutes waiting to film that. But anyway, happy memories for the future at some point. So it is Thursday morning. I'm dressed for the gym. I've got a meeting first off with the guy who looks after some investments for me. I manage my own portfolio, obviously, with my trading. Got a few shares that I manage. But also have a portfolio that I don't touch. I leave that to professionals to manage for me. So just going to go and review that for the past 6 months, I think it is. And then I'm off to the gym, and then I'm going to go to jiu-jitsu. So I'm going to get the exercise in. This is the last day, 30th of January. The last day for me anyway of dry January. So a drop of alcohol has not passed my lips for the last 30 days. Tomorrow is my 48th. Goodness me, 48th birthday. So tomorrow we're in London. Looking forward to that. I've got quite a few exciting things to do. And I'll be able to have a pint for the first time in quite a long time, or something else. Or maybe all of them. Wine, beer, spirits, who knows. But we've got dinner booked. We've got a show booked. We've got, I think, Madame Two Swords tomorrow. So it's going to be a good day. It means I've got a lot to do this afternoon, a lot to catch up on, a lot to get done ahead of the weekend. But yeah, looking forward to that. Well, it's Thursday evening, around about, where are we? 6:30. Yeah, interesting day. Had my meeting this morning, went to the gym, never made jiu-jitsu, got a bad stomach problem, I think. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Also a bad knee, so I decided to come home and take it easy. Market's been slightly strange today. It is a strange day in the UK. Today, 30th of January, is our last full day in the European Union. Officially tomorrow, 31st of Jan, which is my birthday, will be the day that Brexit gets done. Well, at least in theory. In practice, there's a long way to go in terms of negotiations, but the official leave date is tomorrow. So quite an interesting day for me tomorrow. It's Brexit Day. It is my birthday, and it is the end of dry January. So although technically it's still January tomorrow, traditionally I always stop the dry spell on the 31st and have a drink on my birthday. So looking forward to that one. In terms of the markets, the pound cable was well, pound interest rate, Bank of England interest rate was kept stable today. Bids into the pound was interesting to see. My euro US dollar trade, which I just placed on screen, I've rolled a tight stop to lock in. Well, I've hit target. I've locked in. Well, probably another 50% of the position. So 0.5% of the initial trade. And there's been bids in euro today, but that looks to be clambering down now. Could be profit taking at the end of the day. Could be a whole host of other things, but I'm in that trade. It's a profitable trade. In terms of the other trades, I'm going to do a very, very quick review of those now. I'm not going to get into the charts much tomorrow as we're in London doing the tourist stuff. So let's have a quick look at the other trades now. Here's my Australian dollar CAD short on the intraday chart. Of course, I'm long here on the SIG1. Looks to be progressing down towards the SIG1 level. Yeah, potentially hitting target. And here's my New Zealand dollar CAD long position SIG1 trade. This looks like this trade is almost over. I've rolled my stop to deliver a break-even trade, albeit there will be fees on this, broker fees, and we were just shy of hitting that stop a little bit earlier on today by about 5 pips. On the daily chart for New Zealand dollar CAD, you can see clearly that closed above the 200 simple moving average yesterday on a Z candle, but today it's been offers all the way, and it looks like we're going to get a close below that Z candle today, although there could be some profit taking going on now. It looks to me like New Zealand dollar CAD is done and dusted, but I'm not going to do anything now. What I'm going to do is to wait and see how things look tomorrow morning. It might be my birthday, but the morning market analysis continues and reassess conditions then. Well, good morning. It is Friday morning around about 10 to 6 and it's my birthday, so happy birthday. Nobody else is awake at the moment, so I'm up. Discipline doesn't change, doing the morning market analysis, and then we're heading off down to London, so got quite a bit to do. But before I do anything, it is time for a coffee. So I've just entered a long position on cable using a full house strategy. This is on the 240 chart. On the daily, if I change, you can see that yesterday closed on an XY candle above the 50 simple moving average, a good indication of more bullish intent. So I'm long. Interestingly, on the day that the UK, interestingly, I'll say that twice, interestingly, leaves the European Union. And now waiting for the Royal Mint website. It's quite a momentous day, and there are various coins on offer to commemorate this day. So I'm going to have a look once I can get into the website. There looks to be quite a few people ahead of me, and see if I can get hold of one. Oh, what we got, boys?
I just don't know.
Maxie hasn't said happy birthday. Okay, what should I go for first? The present? What? Ooh. Did you pick this? No idea. Wow, that is wonderful! A new iPhone case. I love it. That's why Mummy was asking me what my favourite picture was. Look, what a brilliant iPhone case. I shall put it on today. Thank you, boys. present from Mum and Dad. Wonder what this could be. I know already, Charlie. I bought my dad one. Let's get into it. Wow! A day to remember. This is the newspaper, and they got the Financial Times. Perfect. An original Financial Times
You're gonna be the
from the day that I was born. Wow. Look at that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Thank you very much.
Alfred Hitchcock. So just left the family. I'm on Regent Street, went to Madame Tussauds. It was good, but really disappointing because the Chamber of Horrors, which I remember as being a kid, had disappeared. Replaced it with a paid attraction that you, well, had to pay for. So a bit disappointing. Now I want to see a man about a suit on a very, very packed Regent Street. And then we'll be heading back to the hotel and dinner and that pint of lager that I have been waiting for so long for all of January. So we've had a good tour out today, Madame Tussauds, around London and whatnot. Where are we off to tonight for the birthday dinner, Sam?
The Ivy.
Lovely. Covent Garden, here we come. Okay, so we're at the Ivy and it is time for the Ivy Craft Lager to break dry January. Tastes good. Hi Maxie, how are you? You having a good time? What did we do today? Pardon? Silly boy. Hello? Where are we? Really boring? Yeah, but we're going in here, look. What's that, Charlie?
The Roman wall.
That's right. Yeah.
In our new house, they'll find some Roman stuff because Roman took all over Britain, like they destroyed all of Britain.
That's it. Let's go and find out about war, plague, and fire. So we've just come out of breakfast and have been stopped. We've signed a form because we're going to be on TV in, when is it?
Summer.
In the summer for a documentary on the Savoy that Gordon Ramsay's company is doing. So got to watch out for that ITV1 in the summer. There we go. That was an unexpected highlight of the trip. You had a nice time in London, Charlie?
Yeah.
Ready to go home?
I am.
What was the best thing you did?
Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Sam, nice time in London? What's the best thing you did? Maxie? Maxie?
Yeah.
Did you have a nice time in London? What was the best thing you did?
I don't know. Maybe Mary Poppins.
Great time in London, just on the way home now, and as everyone's doing, the best thing was probably Mary Poppins.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.